Hello whiskey lovers and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. And will you look at that? The sun is out, spring has arrived, bye bye winter. Spring for me is the ideal moment to try a whiskey from my beloved triple distilled lowlander, Auchentoshan, my favorite distillery in the lowlands. Auchentoshan, and you may remember at the end of 2017 there was this Bartender's malt which was, well, it was composed by bartenders who participated in a competition, the new Malt Order competition before that. And the winners, they got together with then master blender Rachel Barry to compose the Bartender's malt, which was basically created to be used in cocktails. And in my opinion, neat. It was, well, I had a hard time liking it, to be honest. I thought it was mediocre in itself, but it works wonders in cocktails, which it was. Well, that's what it was made for. Anyway, last year the second edition of the Bartender's Malt finally arrived, and again it is the result of that so-called new Malt Order contest. 12 bartenders from 5 different countries were responsible for this composition. Now, they did not work together with Rachel Barry because, as you know, Rachel Barry moved on to Glendronach, Benriach, Glenglassaugh. So a new master blender was appointed at Auchentoshan, which is the venerable Mr. Ron Welsh. And he, together with those 12 bartenders, came together to create a new Bartender's Malt, the second annual edition. So there will be a new one probably at the end of this year as well. But for now, we have to make do with the Bartender's Malt number 2. Now, the youngest in the mix is, to be said, 6 years old, while the oldest might in fact be older than 40 years old. And again, a whole range of casks was used to create this one. But in this case, it is bottled at 50% ABV, which is something I can applaud. I really like my whiskies with just a tad more strength, a tad more punch to it. So I'm quite happy that they decided to bottle this at 50% ABV. The color is a dark golden to amber. Let's give this one a go. The triple distilled lowlander, Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt Edition 2 on the nose. It's surprisingly creamy. I get honey and butterscotch. Chocolate mousse, that's a first. I actually smell chocolate mousse in here. That reminds me, maybe I should try to make some chocolate mousse with this. Why not? Anyway. I also get some tobacco leaves and some dried apricots. Marshmallow and cherries. It's a bit atypical, but in my opinion it's quite playful, if you know what I mean. But it is a top-notch Auchentoshan nose in this case. Oh yes, this is nice. I like it already. Right, on the palate then. Delicate, very sweet, cherries. Oh, there's a bit of a spicy kick there as well. I get some black pepper and a touch of ginger, some cinnamon, even some saffron. There's cherry blossoms in there. There's quite a bit of nuts in there as well, and some, reminds me a bit of Sunday morning pastries. You know, like a croissant and a butter cake with apricots. I even get this note of old port. That's a bit, oh, but it's lovely. It's really good. Some oranges. It is surprising, but it's grand. I really like this one. On the finish then. Medium long. It remains sweet and warm. And after death I get some blood oranges. Wow. Wow, what a great vatting this is, and it's so much better in my opinion than the first edition. I also very much like the strength. Like I said, this one will work wonders in a cocktail, I'm sure. That's again what it is designed for. But it also neat. This is really a lovely, lovely Auchentoshan. The Auchentoshan Bartender's Malt 2nd edition. Wow, lovely. And I have to be honest, it took quite a bit of doing to get a bottle here. Well, to get these two here. I was unable to find them in Belgium. Why is that? Why is that? I had to look out for a friend in Germany. Thank you, Heiko, for getting this in Germany and shipping it out to me. And it took ages. I only got this bottle like a few weeks ago while it was already released. mid 2018. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, Auchentoshan, get your act together and get more bottles to Belgium. And that's all for this Whiskey Rambling, and I hope to see you at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you.